and welcome back to the Director of Football, Journeyman. Today we play Vitesse in the Europa Conference League Best Place 4th qualifying round. The final qualifying round before we get into the group stage. So we need to win both these legs. Or just qualify. I want to get into the group stage. But form has been eluding us lately. One thing I want to mention before we start is this. We got hammered 8-1 by Club Rouge. And the players gave the fans back their money. So, yeah, 8-1. They demolished us. We were terrible. It was such a bad performance. One of their strikers scored 5 goals. The striker scored 5. He was dominant. Our defence just fell apart in front of him. So, major changes for today's game. Hector starts in goal because Sanyak played so very poorly in that last game. Timchik continues our right back because he is pretty much our only right back. Zjan starts because Roberto is still injured and Van de Broek was god awful in that last game. De Gresse and Doso start in centre back for us. Sagid and Bosmans start in centre midfield. Jax and Barashi as our wide men, and we've decided to go 2 up front today. Diallo and Sacramento as our strikers. Unfortunately for Rodriguez, who was going to be the one that started today instead of Sacramento, and Sacramento was going to play on the left, picked up a virus or something. Yeah, food poisoning. So he's going to sit this one out. We are going to go and play against Vitesse, and hopefully we can beat them. Because the fact that we were smashed... Is that... Chabaloa is playing for Vitesse. And he has been for the last 8 years. Interesting. Zod is sitting on the bench. Clark Salter. Isn't he... Tottenham? Chelsea. Okay, fair enough. I thought he was a Tottenham player. Yeah, we're lining up relatively similar to the Vitesse team. Their only difference is they're sitting with a flat 4 in midfield. We have slightly more forward-thinking wingers. Technically, we don't actually have a right winger because we'll try more direct style of play. Timchik with the throw and Diallo straight in there. First goal. After just less than 10 minutes, Diallo, we were just, I just played the Bruges game before this, and oh my god, it was horrible to watch. I'm glad I didn't make you watch it because it went on for so long. The game took about 15 minutes. It was disgusting, and they were just so much better than us. Everything, we were second to everything. We've managed to clear their free kick. Jax gets it forward and nobody's there to pick it up. I have been considering changing to a 2-striker formation anyway, because we have a lot of strikers now, and I think that maybe playing with 2 strikers, Hector, quite the save. Well done. We've hit the woodwork twice. They've hit the woodwork once. So it's been woodwork heavy so far. They've just done the business on us, and we've managed to get the ball away. We've been scrappy, to say the least, in this game. Sort of. But very much so in the Bruges game. We really weren't in any way, shape or form even remotely good at football. So it was less than ideal, but we're coming back now with, at least we're ahead, because I think we were 4 down before we scored against Bruges, and it's not something that I've not been used to conceding a lot of goals like that since probably the time in Iceland. Yeah, I think the time we managed in Iceland was probably the last time we conceded that many goals in a game. Vitesse have just equalised, so we're not home and dry just yet. Jacques has cut his hand. How did he manage to cut his hand? Okay, well, he's not playing that well anyway, so he might be coming off. Jean has just been... He's a terrible, terrible left back. How he's managed to keep himself going at Real Madrid for so long is just amazing. How? Alright, we're gonna... No. You have no ability for crossing whatsoever. So you're going to play as an inside... No, Barashi's... No. We shall leave it as this for now. And we might bring on Boban in a moment in the at some point in the second half, just so we can maybe go like a 4-3-3. Just try and get a bit more out of the team, because we have 3 strikers on the pitch now, and we're 2 down. We're 2-1 down. Kelvin Berger with the goal. This is like, we're away from home. This is fine, you know. Losing away from home. Bosman's lost his footing before he even got near the ball. Puts Barashi through. Sacramento. Did he hit the post, or was it just a really bad shot? Timchik. Diallo. How did that not go in? Oh. Diallo with the corner. Misses absolutely everybody and rolls out. Nice and easy for the Vitesse players to just watch it. We are going to go 3 up top. Diallo is going to be the advance forward. You can just be a pressing forward because you're not very good at football. Put Boban there. Make him the ball win midfielder. You can't really do anything. Just be a Carolero, I suppose. Although, could make you deep line playmaker. Can you? You can be Mazzella. I'll make you the deep line playmaker in the centre, and then make you a ball winning midfielder on the other side. Yeah, because Boban wants to be on the left at all times. So just make him a Mazzella. We do have a Mazzella on the bench, so we could actually make that change. Hector, that was terrible. Oh my sweet baby Jesus, that was terrible. Bosman, you're coming out. I know we don't have a box to box on the bench. God. I'm just going to take Jean off because he is so very, very bad. Hector got away with that one. He is a very, very lucky boy. We're going to tell that to push forward. I don't want to lose by 2 goals. But we're going to lose by 2 goals. Yep. Far from pleased. This is just... Oh, what has happened to our form recently? We've just fallen apart. Dorogi won their game. Hector makes his debut, concedes 3 goals. Everett's suspended for the next game as well because he picked up... he got a red card, or 2 yellows in the Bruges game. So, we'll be back in just a second for the second Vitesse game. And we have to score at least twice without them scoring to go through on away goals. So we'll be back in a second for that. I'm going to play the IntoRowZ game. And then, like I said, back for the Vitesse game. So back in a second. Right, we're back now for the second leg against Vitesse. We do need to win this game. Having lost the first leg 3-1, not ideal. So we need to come back strong. But I'm not sure. The last game against IntoRowZ, we went up 3 goals in the first 15 minutes and then just fell apart in the second half. Not ideal. And we are short players for this game. We don't have Boban because he is suspended. The Rider is still injured. Bamba has a bit of an injury. So we are... Oh, and we're on the verge of losing Sanyak to Karoli for his release clause, which is 19.75 million. And Karoli have decided to try and do that. So, not ideal. Oh, Roberto can play, that's fine. And Rodriguez, 75 minutes. That's fine. Rodriguez scored in the last game, so going to give him an opportunity. Scored on his debut. But for this game, Sanyak starts in goal. Timchik and Roberto as our wing backs. Everett and De Gresse as our centre backs. De Gresse still want to play Inter Milan. And Everett still want to play Chelsea and Liverpool. Thankfully their window's closed. So Pavlov and Sadige are going to start in central midfield. Deckers and Barashi as our widemen. Diallo and Rodriguez up front. Hopefully Sanyak can keep goal better this time. Hopefully he can have the same game against IntoRowZ. The first half version would be nice. Second half version, not so much. He wasn't great. So I'm hoping that he can kind of, do the bits, because otherwise we're going to get knocked out. And I don't want to get knocked out again in the round just before the group stage, because that was upsetting last year. And then the club we got knocked out to almost employed me. So I don't really want to manage Vitesse. I'm kind of happy at Ghent. I've just bought a mansion. Results haven't been great though of late. We've really fallen apart in second halves of games. So we do need to have an advantage going into the second half, I would think. I was going to ask the lads for a bit of creativity. We're lacking a little bit in the creativity department of late. It's just... Yeah, we're not really doing anything. We're just kind of... Not much is happening. We've had one highlight. Okay, second highlight. Timchik. Diallo doesn't quite get there. Why are both my strikers so far away from the box? Deckers picks it up. Sadegi, Pavlov, Everett, back to the keeper. Sadige, Barashi. Sadige puts it out wide for Roberto. Gets it to Barashi, back to Roberto. Barashi, Rodriguez. Diallo, oh my god, how did... He ballooned it. Yeah, we owe Vitesse after what happened last time. In the last game, Coppins played instead of Timchik, and he looked quite good. So there's always that. Nobody's playing all that well, and we need to score. I've decided to play both my wingers on support as well to see if maybe that gets them more involved. Maybe we've too many players attacking. Oh, who was that? Roberto's got sent off. Oh. What if I bring the 2v back and play... Yeah, that's what we're going to do. That's the plan. We're getting knocked out again. I can't believe we're going to get knocked out again. Pavlov. Everett gets there, but it's headed away. Goodmanson. We have nobody back. Dosso gets back to dispossess him. Sanyak. Could be his last game for us, because the transfer window closes in less than a week. So if we lose him, it's going to be Hector or Dorogi who are going to be starting, and I don't see him staying. Even though we're like, I think if we stay in the Europa Conference League, maybe he hangs around. Diallo, he hit the woodwork. If we stay in Europe, I think maybe he'll stay. If not, he's just going to leave. I can't see why he wouldn't. Diallo. Diallo's coming off. Bring on Sacramento. Diallo's just... He's been piss poor in this game. I know he's our best striker. He's been really, really, really poor of late. Caller manages to get it away. We have 30 minutes to score 2 goals. De Gresse really getting in there. Crunching tackles. Lindhurst. They've just... Okay, thankfully Goodmanson doesn't do anything with that. We are going to have to just go attacking. We have to... We're already attacking, but we have to go to, like, super attacking, maybe? I don't know. What more can we do? We'll just go very attacking for the last 20 minutes. Oh, it's all just falling apart. Like with Dorogi, it wasn't expected of us to make it into the group stage. With this, we need to make it to the knockout round with Ghent, and we're just not doing anything. Pavlov with the corner. Like, what is going on with the... What is going on with our corner routine? We make one change to the formation and we have nobody back. Why? Okay, well, we're just gonna go all out, I guess. Just double Mazzella on attack in central midfield. We have to. We have to score 3 goals to equalise. And Rodriguez just kicks it to nobody. So this episode has not gone well. I thought we were better than Vitesse. I really thought we were better than Vitesse. You're like they're playing out from the back. They can do whatever they want. Pavlov, Jacques. Just everything they're doing is better than what we're doing. We're just terrible. Sagid, what? Sadiki, Jacques. Nobody even attempting to get on to the end of that. I wonder, has Dorogi made it into the group stage? Because if they have, I'm going to be pissed. I'm going to be... Of course they have, because they were 2 up from the away leg against their Romanian counterparts. And we've just conceded again. Everett Lyndhurst. a player who my director of football tried to sign and didn't has just scored against us. It's 6-1 on aggregate. There was me thinking maybe we could win the cup. Maybe we could win the Europa Conference League. We can't even get into the group stage. I regret buying this mansion. I think I might actually get sacked from my previous form because they're really not happy about the last couple of games. And we're going to lose 3-0 to Vitesse. 6-1 on aggregate. We've just been so very poor. We were so good last year. Sacramento. Can't even get the crossover. Well, that's the end of our European journey. Barashi manages to get a consolation goal. Alright lads, come on. We have negative 5 seconds to score 4. Pavlov gets man of the match. Dorogi went out. Oh. I feel like I feel like they're going to be really, really annoyed that we failed. Pavlov, to be fair, he did well. C+, okay. We were expected to reach the first knockout round. Didn't even make the group stage. Oh. At least with the Cronky Cup, we still have... We don't come in till this round, I think. Isn't it the 6th round? Yeah, we entered the 6th round, so it's only a case of winning 2 games. That's asking an awful lot of us of late. We've been beaten 3 of our last 4 games, and this one was close to being a defeat. Alright. We might come back for the we play Standard Liège next. Oh. We might come back for the cup game. Or Zulte Waregem, because they're really poor this year. Aren't they? They're not really, really poor, but they're not having a great time with things. Maybe come back for Zulte Waregem and Antwerp. Maybe come back for the Karoli game, because it could be a case that we're playing against Sanyak. So we'll have it'll be somewhere at the end of September. At some point in October, we'll come back. If you've enjoyed, I don't know why you would have. This is a terrible episode. Conceded. Thank you very much for watching, fellas. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, share with all your friends, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!